Good evening, Woodard family. I thought I would take this time to give everyone a brief update and what's going on and the importance of getting your reservation in for the hotel and also making your reservation for the family reunion. Um, a lot of you, some of the ones that's in Jersey, you have never met the matriarch of our family, which is the Ruby Woodard Peters, and she would be the sister of most of our grandparents. So I thought it was imperative that we would all come together, and where she can get to know us and get to meet us, because at one point she didn't think she had any family other than the ones that was in South Carolina. So with that being said, I know all of us have different problems and situations that may cause us where we can't respond in a timely manner or know whether or not if we go in, but we as a family want to make sure that everyone try to make it this time. Last time, I know I jumped on the bandwagon when I knew about Aunt Ruby, and I asked everyone to show up, and it was a great success. And I do appreciate every one of you that made it last year and, and did what you had to do to make it. And those that didn't, I understand. But this year, I gave you ample time. And I wanted everyone to, feel comfortable. That's why we have the payment plan, because some of you have children. And I think that this is about as cheap as we could have went. But I know that I told you in the letters that you can do a payment plan. So you don't have to, be all bombarded with trying to pay it all at once. You can pay it gradually by that time. But we want to turn South Carolina out with the Woodards. If you know what I mean, I want everyone to make it. Those of you that need a ride, Jersey, is so many of us here, and I need you to respond in a positive way. And I know that some of you know there's job situation and other things, but if you reach out, we can help you. With whatever it may be. If I wanted to see those that don't have transportation, we were thinking about getting a van or getting a bus. Now we did a bus at one point on my mom's side of the family, and if it's enough, I have inquired about us getting a bus. But there again, you would have to say, hey, I need a ride, or hey, I want to team up with somebody in the room, and make it happen. We don't know how long, and some of you asked, will it ever be up here in Jersey? I don't know. But as long as Aunt Ruby is still alive, I think it's only fitting and fair that we have it there. She's 80-some years old, so we're not going to ask her to travel up here to Jersey, just to make us comfortable. Maybe at some other point, because I know the South Carolina, they want to come here. They want to go, where we have other family members at Chicago or wherever. But I need everyone to help me in making it a success. And I know that each and every one of us, if we make an effort, we'll make it happen. We'll make it happen. So with that being said, if you need a ride, if you don't have transportation, and then, inbox me. Let me know. We have several people that got cars. We have several vans that may be accessible to our needs. If you don't have the finances to pay, the $129, we're only there for 2 nights, $129 each night, 2 beds in a room, 4 people can sleep in there. If you need that, let us know, what it is that you need. And then that way we can try to help and assist you. Okay? We want to make it the best. And we want every year to be better than the last year. Last year was the bomb. Even with the rain and everything else, I love love my George, oh Jesus, I'm thinking about all the places that I've been. I love my South Carolina family because they went over and beyond. They made it happen. We had so much rain down there, we couldn't even do it in the yard. But the Lord blessed us where we were able to go to another place. And our cousin David's friend opened the door where we had a place, and it was all to ourselves. It didn't cost us a dime. This year, we don't want everybody struggling because they said they didn't want to cook. They would like to just sit back and enjoy their family. So we got the hall. But guess what? The hall got to be paid for. And if everybody take their time, you know what I'm saying? It has to be paid for. So we want to do it. And let me see if I can help you a little bit more. If you haven't got the paperwork, just print it off of the computer because it's on our website. And it'll be up under photos, up under Woodard Family Reunion. And there you will see the itinerary and everything. The hotel is at the Hilton Garden Inn, and as I understand it, it's the newest hotel there in Columbia, South Carolina. All payments are due June the 6th, unless there are extenuating circumstances, because guess what? I still got to pay the other people, okay? For 11 and up, it's $65. That includes your t-shirt and the banquet. Children 4 to 10, it's $10. That includes the banquet and the t-shirt. 0 to 3, it's $5. Everyone has to be a head count. So those that have children and feel like they don't have to, fill the paperwork, the hotel said we have to have a head count, no matter what age. If they're sitting in a seat, we need to know, have their name and everything. I also asked for those people that have graduated from college or high school, whatever academics they've been doing it, they've been successful in, to fill it out. Let me know so we can acknowledge you. I know several of them that have graduated. I know several of them that have got a scholarship, full scholarship. That's in our family. So we want to recognize them. We want to recognize those that have opened up their own businesses. We want to recognize you because you are important to us. We want to support one another. We can't support one another if we don't know what everybody is doing. The other thing is that you got till September the 2nd to put your room reservation. Now, you can make your room reservation, yes, and what you want to do when you call in, the number 803-807-9000 under the Woodard family, all you need is you can put it on a credit card, but they don't charge your card. Okay, they don't charge you. You don't get charged until you get there. So some of you that have never been out of New Jersey or don't know, you can do that. If you have a debit card, if you got a card with $2 on it, you might can still do it. I don't know, but make an effort. That's the only thing I'm asking is to make an effort. I love all of y'all so much, and some of y'all don't know. In New Jersey, I just want you to pour in, overwhelm everybody, because it's a lot of us here. And the importance of us doing that is because we older ones, generation, encourage your kids to come, your children and your grandchildren. The reason being said, there are a lot of us that's in Jersey, and they don't know one another. We don't want something later on down the line, and then two cousins wind up with each other, and it could have been prevented. So we want them to grow up knowing their cousin, even if they see them once a year. At least they know, I got a cousin here, I got a cousin there, But we as the older one, we have to, not push them, but encourage them that their history is important. Okay, and then if they have, they have children, we want you to encourage, because we got a lot of them that come on the page, but they don't say nothing. I call them Facebook patrols. They just read what's going on, but they never have a comment. And and I think one of our cousins had blasted out some time ago because we had so many of them do it. And they see young people, that does it. But we want them to be encouraged, and we want to hear what their views are when they come to the reunion and see how they would like the next one to be. The Lord dropped this in my spirit. I'm sure different ones was praying, and some wasn't praying about it because they didn't know that they had family. But I'm glad that I'm not a person that like to wait for things to be done. I just like to make it happen, and God, He can bless us, but if you don't put no action behind it, it doesn't happen. Some things you have to get out and just do. So I'm glad that the Lord has impressed upon me to do just what I'm doing, to bring my family together so that we can love on one another, And the other thing, we're going to celebrate our aunt's birthday that same weekend. We'll give a birthday cake, and because our other cousins down there, they usually spearhead it. So I don't want to step on nobody's toes. So whatever they want to do, we're going to add. They can add to this program that we have. But we will be honoring our matriarch, Ruby Woodard Peters, during that time. And that Sunday, we would like to go to church with her because it was asked the last time, but we didn't go because I didn't know until the last moment. But on this time, if in fact nobody's made their flight reservations or plans yet, if in fact at all possible, we would like to all go to church with her and show up in big numbers. We can go to church and then we can fly out. But I'm open for suggestions. Nothing is written in blood at this point, but what is written is that I need my family to respond. And that family is the Woodard family, okay? So I'll do another video, and then I'll get y'all input on it, okay? So you guys have a blessed night. Take everything I said in love, because I love each and every one of you, those that I know and those that I don't. And those, if it's not maybe on there that I don't know, tag them so that they'll know what's going on. Or those that that I'm talking to South Carolina, even Jersey, okay? Because I'm saying that because there's so many of them. People, it's a lot of family out there. So we want to get them in. And like I said, I've mailed out. I've only got one that was returned, so I'm assuming everything else was delivered. So now I'm just waiting on, everyone to do what they need to do. Those of you that said you're waiting till that till April, I understand, we'll wait. I'll wait for your response. But I'm looking for everybody to show up. That's what I'm doing. I'm looking for those that saying they're gonna wait till April and stuff. I believe they're gonna be there. They're gonna be there in big numbers. They just trying to get their finances together, And I was trying to do it when everybody get their income tax, so they can just pay it and get it out the way. That was my intention. But I guess they went to the mall or they went and bought a car, but something. But anyway, I love you guys, and y'all be encouraged, and let us keep one another up in prayer, because so much is going on in the family. So many people have left here, and so many people are hurting and distraught. We never know the other person's problem. We may just see them, but we don't know their problem. So let us be mindful of one another, show one another love, and keep it moving. All right, love you. Bye-bye. Have a good weekend now. A good week. Okay. All right, bye-bye.